Welcome to a beautiful Sunday afternoon of District 17 Intermediate Baseball. We're coming to you live from Dapper Field in Sierra Madre, California, where the Pasadena American Whitecaps are set to take on the Madre Twins. First pitch is scheduled for 1 p.m. under sunny skies and perfect baseball weather. 79 degrees with just a slight breeze. Today's matchup features two teams looking to gain ground in the standings. The Whitecaps enter play at 2-4-1, sitting in fourth place, 2.5 games back of the division lead. They'll be hungry to get back in the win column after a tough 4-2 loss to these sock puppets in their last outing. Both of Pasadena's wins this season have come against these Twins, so they'll look to get the season series win here. On the other side, the Madre Twins. They come into today's game at a 0-5-1 record, still looking for their first win of the year. They most recently dropped a 9-1 decision to the Rubber Ducks and sit in last place in District 17, 4 games back of a top spot. However, you can bet that they'd love to turn things around today on their home field. It is the third meeting between these two clubs, and if history tells us anything, we're in for another competitive matchup. Thanks for joining us on the Game Changer live stream. I'm Jack Badsey, and we're about to roll at Dapper Field. The Whitecaps battled hard but came up short in their last game, falling 4-2 to the Sock Puppets in a close contest. Pasadena gave up 2 early runs in the top of the first, but responded quickly with a run of their own in the bottom half, keeping things at a tight 2-1 contest after 1 inning. The game turned into a pitcher's duel for the next few frames, with both sides trading zeros until the Whitecaps managed to tie things up in the bottom of the 5th. Gavin Badsey came across to score on a pass ball, evening the score at 2-2 and giving the Whitecaps some late life. The Sock Puppets answered right back in the top of the 6th, plating 2 runs to retake the lead at 4-2, a score that would hold until the final out. A.J. Pimentel Martinez tagged with the loss despite a solid relief outing, giving up just 1 earned run on 4 hits over 2 innings, striking out 4 without issuing a walk. Xavier Shakiba got the start and worked 2 innings well, allowing 2 runs on 1 hit, but struggled with command, walking 4. Offensively, the Whitecaps couldn't string much together, managing just 3 hits, 1 apiece from Noah Oseguera, Jeremiah Soria, and Isley Shapiro. The defense was sharp, though, turning 2 double plays to keep things close. The Whitecaps now shift their focus to today's matchup with Madre, looking to snap their losing streak and get back on track in the District 17 race.
Need a batter.
The camera should look good from your guys' perspective. The backstop is a bit shaky, so if the ball does come to the backstop, it might hit and alter the camera. I'll try and keep my best eye on that as we start the top of the first with Noah Oseguera. He faces Montgomery Herrera, I believe, who's on the mound. Yes, he is. Kind of famously, I guess, Oseguera took Herrera deep in the last time these two teams played. We're doing the coaches meeting, I guess, right now. We have a base.
Field prep the old school way with the rake. Any ball that gets stuck here or goes underneath.
Base and field umpires today. 251 to left. I believe that's 290 to center and 250 to right. So pretty even field, with center being the deepest part of the yard. I guess left center is kind of deep. They've got a pole sticking out in left center. I believe if you hit that, it would probably be a ground rule double. There's some ivy sticking out in left field. It's a pretty nice field. They've got the turf infield. The bases are, or at least second base is on the turf, because this is originally a field that's meant for pony baseball. They play intermediate here, they play pony here, and they also play juniors here. Juniors is the full Major League 90-60 rules. But Dapper Field is kind of a hidden gem. You have to take a long winding road up here, but it's very pretty and a lot of greenery in the area. Noah Oseguera will start things off for the Whitecaps. Facing Herrera. That first pitch skips in. It's a ball on Osagira.
1-0.
They have Osagira batting first today. It's a new look. They haven't really kept him at the top of the lineup as that ball is smacked foul. Osagira usually
Got 1-1.
winds up the meat of the order, usually batting third or fourth. But I guess it does kind of make sense in the later innings if you want him batting in the top spot, because that means in the later innings that he'll usually bat with runners on base. Here's the pitch from Herrera. Osagira watches low. Osagira is hitting 588 on the season with a 1.514 OPS. 10 hits, 2 doubles, 1 home run, 8 RBI, 5 runs, 2 walks, and 3 Ks. He's stolen 6 bases as he waits for another one from Herrera. Too high. I believe it's a 3-1 count on Osagira. I gave the stats and everything to ChatGPT, and they said that the ideal lineup would have Osagira batting first, which I thought was interesting. Here he smacks it to the opposite field. It's going to be a long run for the right fielder who doesn't get there in time. Osagira was off and running. He'll try and get the hustle double. He will. Now that throw gets away, and Osagira is going to keep on running. They're going to send him to the plate. Herrera interferes, but it doesn't matter as Noah Osagira starts off the first with a bang. Osagira got tangled up at third, but he still came around to score. I guess an inside the Parker. Badsy swings to the first pitch and pops it up. Third baseman ranging in to make the grab, and Badsy's out. Isley Shapiro to the plate, batting third today. 1 out, bases empty. 1-0 Whitecap lead. Shapiro hitting .286 on the season with 4 hits. Swings to the first pitch thrown by Herrera and grounds it back up the middle for a base knock. Isley getting his first hit of the game, starting, or at least continuing the Whitecaps rally. They put 3 balls in play already. 1 on, 1 out for AJ Pimentel Martinez. So they rule out a double plus an error on Noah's, I guess, 4-bagger. They give Shapiro the single. That is, I guess, the second hit for the Whitecaps. They're off to a nice offensive start. Herrera will set before dealing to Pimentel Martinez. And that pitch is off the mark. Rachel Qua is the catcher and the battery mate for Herrera. AJ 0 for 12 on the season. He's put a lot of balls in play. He's made a lot of contact, but just been very unlucky. That ball is way off, and taking second is going to be Shapiro on the wild pitch. Pimentel Martinez cuts and comes up empty with a high pitch. Runner at second, 1 down. That is Shapiro getting a single and advancing on the wild pitch. Pimentel Martinez waits as Herrera throws. And that's head level, too high. 2 balls and a strike on Pimentel Martinez. 1-0 Whitecaps here on the top of inning number 1. Herrera deals. And Pimentel Martinez goes down low to cut and miss at that one. It'll be 2 balls and 2 strikes. AJ 4 walks, 5 Ks, 2 stolen bags. Shapiro gets a Good lead at second. And Pimentel Martinez will take it, gets through the glove of Qua and down to third with a nice slide to Shapiro.
Okay, I'll get out of the way. Tell me you scream at me, move. We got full count, 1 out. Time is out. Good, here we go. Full count, 1 out.
Counts full on Pimentel Martinez. Herrera with a runner at third and 1 down. After a long set, will throw. And on the outside corner, Pimentel Martinez caught looking. Second out. Second out that Herrera has registered. There's a runner at third and 2 gone for Jeremiah Soria, who's off to a great start on the young season, hitting .385 with a 1.145 OPS. 5 hits and a homer. And he takes one low, gets away from Qua. Shapiro hustling home. He slides in safely. That'll be the second run for the Whitecaps here in the top of the first.
I'll be here.
Soria batting now with the bases empty after Shapiro scored on the wild pitch. Pitch is inside, and Shapiro takes it to the opposite field and for a base hit. Shapiro getting around first. He's trying for 2. The ball is by the center fielder, who gets it in, throws it to Hayes, the second baseman. Soria stays steady with a double as he continues his nice season and extends the top of the first. 2 bases for him. Here is Zach Nierenberg. Nierenberg 0 for 7 on the season. He'll take an outside strike. Nierenberg, 2 runs, 3 walks, 6 Ks. He is likely to pitch in this game as he made his debut on the mound in the last game against the Sock Puppets. Soria gets his lead at second. And that pitch is off the glove of Qua. Soria hustling down to third. The throw gets away and is into left field, but nicely backed up, and Soria will stay at third. (2-0) Whitecaps with a lead. Herrera now having to deal with a runner at third against Nierenberg. Pitch is tipped into the glove of Qua for a swinging foul tip strike. Nierenberg waits as they will check up on Soria. That is going to be another run home for the Whitecaps as the pickoff attempt is airmailed. 3-0. Now Nierenberg with the bases empty as Soria is scoring on the wild pickoff attempt. The pitch. Nierenberg cuts and misses and is down on strikes. A good start to the Whitecaps game as they get 3 runs in the top of the first. We go to the home first as the Madre Twins will get their first looks at Noah Osagira. 3-0 after half of 1. amazing.
Can I rotate it around so I can sit right over here?
Yeah. Like that? All right.
Thank you.
Of course.
Oh! I didn't anticipate the drop.
You see, too much in your way, am I?
No, you're good.
Hi, is that the glove yesterday? Oh. Our neighbor across the street.
It's Noah.
Oh, that's Noah. We went over. He's got a 3-year-old kid. Throws better than me. Like street lines anyway. Honestly, it's just
Oh, good stuff. Ow! Freak you. I tried. Oh, wait, no, I didn't.
Down on 2. Let's go. Down on 2.
As we go to the bottom of the third, the Whitecaps have a 3-0 lead. Noah Osagira is the starting pitcher for the Whitecaps. Isaiah Shapiro is our catcher. Abner Garraway at first. Zach Narenberg at second. Gavin Bazzi at short. AJ Pimentel Martinez at third. In left field, from left to right, we have Cerna, then Isagiri, and then Soria.
We're going to call you Vince Scully or what?
Blake Parsons starts things off for the Madre Twins. Parsons 0 for 2 in his last game. Good shortstop, has good range. Osagira towering off the mound, ready to throw pitch number 1 of his outing and start the home half of the first. On the way, first pitch to Parsons is a cut on and missed. The 0-1. The Whitecaps look to take the season series against the Madre Twins today. They play 5 games against each other this season. Parsons
He didn't go.
does not go. Will be 1-1. A 1-1 count. Osagira out of the windup.
Right.
Yes.
Good off speed, and it'll be 1-2. On the season, Noah, 8 innings. This is his 3rd game that he's started. He's got a 1-0 record, and he has a 3.5 ERA. Inside pitch, Parsons takes it to right. That ball is fair and down the line. Parsons reads it cleanly, and he's trying to get into second. The throw is on the dot, and they get Parsons trying for 2. Right on the money from the right fielder, Soria. And Bazzi applies the tag. That's the first out. Here's Rachel Qua, the catcher. Qua 0 for 1 in her last game with a walk. That was against the Rubber Ducks when Madre fell 9-1. Osagira fires low to Qua, and it'll be 1-0. You don't really see many hits against Noah. Opponents are hitting 0-3-4 against him. Ball missed.
You got it?
Oh, you really got that stuff.
1-1.
The pitch to Kwa from Osagira is too high. No one wants the signs again. Shapiro will give it to him. And here's the windup and the pitch. And Osagira will issue his first walk. So, you hear the batting average against. I was absolutely shocked when I looked at that stat. 0.34 entering this game is like, that's insane. When you're a pitcher and you allow 3.4% of your batters to reach base via a hit. It's very crazy. But that means that the ERA is high because of control issues. You see it with the walk there. Osagira trying to limit his number of free passes. Kwa will go on this straight fastball. Shapiro will throw down, and Badsy's tag is too late. It's a stolen base for Kwa. She's in the scoring position. One out runner at second for the Madre Twins as they look to try and scrape away at the Whitecaps' 3-0 lead here in the home first. Badsy is kind of surrounding second. He moves back into shortstop play. The ball is juggled by Shapiro. Kwa's trying to go to third, and she is out. They saw the ball was mishandled by Shapiro, but Kwa not exactly. Kwa with a good slide, but she wasn't exactly able to get to the bag before the tag. The count is 2-1, and that's the second out. So it's been good defense for the Whitecaps that has helped Osagira get his 2 outs, and that one is too high.
3-1.
It'll be 3-1. The batter is Abel. William 1 for 1 in his last game with a walk and a stolen base. Good contact guy, that's why they have him batting third. There's a spike in the second walk of the inning issued by Osagira. Abel reaching first. And back to a base runner for the Twins with the second out already recorded. 2 down for the cleanup man. Osagira with a runner at first and 2 down. Montgomery Herrera is the batter. Osagira fires outside and kicks off the glove of Shapiro, and jogging down to second, getting there safely is Abel. The count is 1-0 on Herrera. 0 for 1 in his last game with a strikeout. Plays the outfield, and today he's starting on the mound for the Twins. Osagira with a set and pitch. Runner goes, pitches a strike. Herrera backs out, and the tag is close, but not in time for Pimentel Martinez. Shapiro geared up to throw that ball down, only to realize that he's blocked by the tall stature of Herrera. And he had to kind of double clutch and make a throw around him. The batter's safe in the box on steals to second and third. He has to vacate only if there is a play at the plate when he's hitting. Osagira will set with a runner at third and 2 gone. On the outside corner, caught a strike. Two strikes on Herrera. Osagira trying to lock in. 2 down in the inning, runner at third. Osagira winds and fires, and just too high. Close, caught the letters, but not the midpoint, which is the very top of the strike zone. So I believe the count is full here on Herrera. And Herrera fouls it straight back. He'll get another. Runner at third, 2 gone.
2-2.
Or 2-2 gives the count. Osigura will set at the chest area, and then out of the stretch, he fires low. Great pick from Shapiro to keep the runner at third. Now the count is full.
Good one, Noah. One more, buddy.
3 balls and 2 strikes. Abel at third. Nobody holding him on. Osigura's 3-2 pitch is ball 4. That's the third walk for the Madre Twins offense this inning. They've got runners at the corners with 2 gone.
Time is out.
Here's Marquez, a pool player for Madre. They're missing a couple of guys today, so they had to bring, I believe, Marquez up from majors, maybe. Marquez will put the first pitch on the screen, of foul ball. Runners at the corners, Herrera at third, Herrera at first, Abel at third, 2 outs. Second baseman Narenberg is shading right, positioning Marquez to go oppo. Cut on and missed. Shapiro will hold it, as taking second on a defensive indifference is going to be Herrera. Now 2 runners in scoring position, but with 2 strikes. Shapiro gives a sign to Osigura, who sets and throws. And this 0-2 is just a little bit low.
Watch 3.
Counts at a ball and 2 strikes. One and 2 on Marquez. Shapiro ready to receive from Osigura. He got him. Osigura gets a K to finish the first. Couple of base runners for the Twins, but they leave 2. And an inning in the books. It is 3-0 Whitecaps. Oh yeah. I think that's a bit better. I don't want to, finick with it too much. What? I'm not scoring.
Oh, that's right here.
Yeah.
Awesome. Yeah.
That's a good idea.
I've already been wanting to the
This is the first time, yeah. I mean, we don't have any afternoon games. I'm glad that I'm shaking.
Oh, I see. I see the one I did. Okay. How you doing, man? How are you doing? Is it okay?
We're doing great.
Staying cool? Who brought the popsicles?
Nobody.
You're at Pasadena right now? You're the head coach? Oh, you guys doing this? Tough start. Parisi asked for his job back? No, not yet. That guy's got 9 lives. When he was at Arcadia, I remember when he started at Arcadia. Then he's been all around LaSalle. He's at La Cañada now. I don't know how he coaches.
Herrera's still on the bump to face the bottom 3 for the Whitecaps. Aaron Isagiri batting 7th. Michael Cerna batting 8th, and then Abner Garraway rounding things off at the 9 spot as the Whitecaps are playing with 9 today. So that means that everybody is gonna have to play the field for all the innings. We do have the 2-hour no new in effect. As we enter the top of the 2nd, Isagiri looks on, and we'll take an inside strike from Herrera to start the 2nd. Isagiri hitting .250 with 3 hits, a double, 3 RBI, 5 runs, 2 walks, and 1 strikeout. As he's also stolen 5 bases when he's running. Counts at 1-1. 3-0 Whitecaps lead. They look to add on here. As Herrera fires out of the stretch outside, ball 2. I'm not entirely sure if Herrera's move is a windup or if it's just kind of the same thing every time. He sets here and now throws. And Isagiri takes 2 inside. That'll be 3-1 count. Base is empty, no one gone. 3 balls and a strike for the Whitecaps. 7-hole hitter Isagiri. Here's the pitch. Isagiri thought he had ball 4. He'll take strike number 2 instead. Caught the top corner of the zone, and now it's full. Isagiri on this 3-2. Watches that one almost clip his knees. An inside pitch. That is ball 4. Isagiri takes first. A runner aboard for Cerna. Michael 0 for 15 on the season with a walk and 13 Ks. Runner at first is Isagiri, who's off and running on the first pitch. Cerna swings and misses. The throw down from Qua hits Isagiri, who decides to run and try for an extra base. He's going to get there. Great base running as nobody was to the left side of second, as Hayes and Parsons were covering to try and get Isagiri on the steal, meaning that the ball rolled practically into shallow left. Nobody was there. The third baseman had to cover the bag at third in case there was a throw, meaning that Isagiri has one of the easiest extra bases of his life and is down there at third. Cerna will take low. Good discipline to not swing at the low pitch. Herrera throws this 1-1. Cerna fouls it back.
Got 1-2 batter, 1-2.
Counts a ball and 2 strikes on Cerna. Again, apologies if the camera's kind of tilted. The screen is a little bit funky, so I just had to set it up and get it as best as possible. Cerna cuts and misses for out number 1 as he's down swinging. First out, Abner Garraway looks to drive in the runner at third. Whitecaps look for some more insurance. There is never too much insurance in intermediate play. So much of all the games are unpredictable. Garraway will take strike number 1 on the inner half. I mean, it's just you come to the ballpark and you realize that you're going to see something new every day. Brushes Garraway back, and it'll be 1-1. In intermediate, and I guess for baseball, all in general, the game is never won until the last out. And you really see it when these two teams go head to head. They've always played, whenever the Whitecaps play Madre, it's always a great game. In the last game, we had a Noah Osagira walk-off, and in the game before that, we had a 1-run win for the Whitecaps. Gets by Kwa. Isagiri charging home. He slides in safely. That'll be the 4th run for the Whitecaps. The pressure's off for Garraway. He's got the bases empty. Now he doesn't have to worry about the runner at third. Garraway can just be a free swinger. He takes strike number 2. The count is full on Garraway. The 3-2 pitch. Herrera throws too high, and Garraway will take ball 4. Abner walks. And the table's set for the leadoff man, Osagira. Noah 1 for 1 as he came around to score on the double plus error. He just kept on running. Runner at first is Garraway with 1 down for Osagira, who continues his absolute rampage on the season. He's now probably hitting above 600. Herrera readies to throw his first pitch to Osagira. And that one's spiked. He gets by Kwa. Garraway didn't read it, and he's still at first. It's a short backstop, but one that when the baseball comes in contact, it almost immediately stops. The 1-0. Down low, not giving Osagira anything good to hit, and it's 2-0. Noah's probably one of the scariest guys I can imagine facing as a pitcher. I'd be scared for myself if I threw as hard as I could to the plate. It's 3-0 on Osagira. They're, I guess, only throwing pitches that they know Osagira can't do much with. And Osagira will take his 4-pitch walk. Back-to-back walks for the Whitecap offense. 2 aboard, 1 down for Gavin Badsey. Noah and Abner aboard for Badsey. Outfielders playing back in no doubles defense. Badsey takes a first pitch high for ball 1.
Up and away.
1-0 from Badsey. He shows bunt and gets it down, but it will go foul. Counts a ball and a strike. One and one. Osagira at first and Garraway at second. With 1 down. Badsey in a premier spot to drive in a run. Shows bunt, pulls it back. It's a called strike. Gavin 0 for 1. He popped out to third. He's now got 2 strikes, so a foul bunt would mean a strikeout, but Badsey will swing and ground it past Herrera, and now the ball is bobbled by Hayes and into shallow center. Garraway running home. He is going to score. Now they've got Osagira in a bit of a rundown. He heads back to third. They wanted to make sure that Garraway touched home.
Abner, you need to hustle, dude. What are you jogging for? Go, Isaac.
Watching the ball.
Two runners in scoring position for Shapiro, who swings and fouls out 1 back for strike 1. Garraway scores run number 5 for the Whitecaps on the Badsey hit plus error. I believe that's how they scored it. Let's see. Yeah, they scored it a single, and then he moves to second on the error. So Badsey will increase his batting average. Shapiro waits and sends it into left field, and it is gonna be dropped. Badsy had to hold up. Same with Osagira. Osagira gonna come home and touch home plate. And now Badsy has caught him sleeping. Gavin scores. Parsons wasn't paying attention. He had his head down, and Badsy scores run number 7 for the Whitecaps here at the top of the 7th. Shapiro gets his job done. He cashes in. Now it's AJ Pimentel Martinez. The Whitecaps running rampant on the Madre defense. Ball 1 is low. They scored. Shapiro's hit a single as well. It was a tough play for the left fielder. He had to run a country mile. Taking high is Pimentel Martinez. So that is the 5th hit for the Whitecap offense. That one is spiked. Shapiro hustling down to third.
Wheel.
Runner at third, 1 down. Herrera still trying to work out of this jam. Inside, gets away. Pimentel Martinez hustling down to first. Good job to make sure to vacate in case Shapiro wanted to come home and score. Pimentel Martinez is another base runner, as here comes Jeremiah Soria. Soria 1 for 1 with a double. He hit the ball hard, looks to do the same here and give the Whitecaps some more. Time, we have I don't know if that was a balk warning. I think it is. Called by the base umpire. Not exactly sure what Herrera did. He might have set and then taken the ball out and then come back to set, which is something you cannot do. I think that's what it was. Runners are at the corners with 1 away for Soria. 7-0 Whitecaps lead. Herrera will pitch outside as Pimentel Martinez was off and running on the pitch. The ball gets away from Qua. Shapiro will stay at third. He gets down there at second. Now 2 in scoring position for Soria. 7-0 Whitecaps in the top of the 2nd inning. 1 out. Herrera throws inside. Soria was, I don't think he meant to swing. He was brushed back, and kind of the momentum on that made him go around. A tough pitch to lay off nonetheless. But Soria will foul that one off the umpire.
I'm good.
Seven to 0. Soria waits. Herrera delivers outside. Good eye from Soria. Another good pitch to lay off. Soria with a good eye in this at-bat. Jeremiah takes a deep breath before stepping into the box. As Herrera with the 3-1 offering. I must have had the count wrong. That's a strikeout. Soria is out looking on a high and outside pitch. 2 down for Ehrenberg. The Whitecaps with a chance to bat around. That would be the case if Narenberg can get on board. Ball one is low. So Soria down looking. The 2 outs in the inning have been via strikeouts, as the Whitecaps have scored 4 here in the top of the second. Here's Herrera. Fires low, good pick from Qua, keeping the ball in front.
Go, Dad. Big hit right here.
Narenberg, another good take. Herrera, 57 pitches and 27 strikes in an inning and 2/3 of work. As he deals too high yet again, and Narenberg, I believe, on a 4-pitch walk, will take first. The Whitecaps have batted around. Isagiri with a chance to do some damage. Bases full and 2 gone. Aaron walked to start off this same inning, so he's batting around. Here's the pitch. First one to Isagiri. He checks his swing and holds up for ball 1. Shapiro at third. Pimentel Martinez at second, and Narenberg at first with 2 gone. Isagiri waits and swings, drives it to center field, down for a base knock. And to score Shapiro. They're waving Pimentel Martinez around. Narenberg running to third. He's going to get there. As Isagiri gets it done, brings home 2 more.
Go, Michael.
9-0 Whitecaps. Here is Cerna.
Good hit.
Let's go, Michael. Come on, Michael. Go, Michael.
9th run for the Whitecaps as the Isagiri single brings home 2. Here is Cerna. Runner goes. Cerna swings and misses. Qua will fake the throw down. Narenberg heads back to third. Now 2 in scoring position for Cerna. Cerna waits before taking a good offering from Herrera for a ball. Tough pitch to take. Count even on Cerna. Herrera to the belt, to the plate, finds a strike. Counts it 1-2, 2 down. And the top of inning number 2. Herrera in this 1-2 pitch. Sets him down to stop the bleeding. It is a 6-run inning for the Whitecaps offense as they lead things 9-0 after an inning and a half. From Dapper Field, it is a Whitecaps 9-run lead.
They're not here yet. I'm sorry. I'm sure they're coming. Like swim. Oh.
Yeah.
Get down on two.
Okay, coming down.
To start the home half, here is Broxton for the Madre Twins. Broxton Kimbrough, followed by Kingston Sample, and then Anthony Hayes. As Osagira will continue his day out on the mound. Noah, 24 pitches in 1 inning of work. He's allowed a hit, no runs. He struck out 1 and walked 3. Some defensive changes. Gavin Badsey goes to first. Abner Garraway to second. Pimentel Martinez now at short. Soria now at third. And a new right fielder in Zach Nierenberg. Good off speed for strike 1 on Kimbrough. This 0-1. Just a little low. Kimbrough lays off.
No base runner on. You don't need to get to the side. We're up. I want to get through. 1-1.
Counts it a ball and a strike. As Kimbrough waits. Osagira. Out of the windup, throws too high.
Target practice.
I just pulled that up and showed it to you.
The ball's in a strike. Back to it is Osagira. Outside and away. 3-1.
Here we go.
3 balls and 1 strike on Kimbrough. Osagira will walk him. 4th walk issued by Osagira. And another base runner for Madre. Kimbrough reaches on the walk. Here's Sample.
Stand strong, buddy.
Sample stands in with a runner at first and nobody gone. Kimbrough, small lead, but now extending it as Osagira sets and fires away. Gets by Shapiro. Down to second goes Kimbrough on a light jog. He had time to get there and now he's in scoring position. Nobody out. Runner at second. Looking on. Osagira with a short set and then a strike.
1-1.
Counts it a ball and a strike. Sample waits. Runner at second, Kimbrough with a short lead. Holding him on is Garraway. Osagira gets a cut and miss. Sample couldn't time up the heat, and it's 1-2. Ball and 2 strikes on the 6th hitter for Madre. Osagira will throw. It kicks off the glove of Shapiro. And down to third will go Kimbrough. A pass ball will put him at third. Counts at 2-2. Here's the set from Osagira before the fire. Too high. Count is full on Sample. Osagira at 34 pitches. This will likely be his last batter. Or actually, the Whitecaps don't play until next Saturday, so they could continue to go with him. But Sample will take ball 4 and scurry down to first, as that's another walk.
Time is out. Time is out.
Mound visit with Osagira.
No, I don't. Where are they? No, where are they going?
They'll give the ball to Garraway.
No.
Pitching change for the Whitecaps as Osagira goes an inning, allows 1 hit, no runs, 1 strikeout, and he issues 5 walks. 35 pitches, 13 strikes for him as he is relieved by Garraway. We take a break as Garraway warms up.
Oh my God, that's like
New arm is Abner Garraway. The former pitcher Osagira goes to short. Third baseman Soria moves to second, and then the second baseman Pimentel Martinez moves to third. Or no, the shortstop Pimentel Martinez moves to third. There's runners at the corners for Garraway, who's chatting with Shapiro here. As the batter is Anthony Hayes. Hayes with a runner at first and a runner at third. Nobody gone. 9-0 our score. 9 runs on 6 hits. No errors for the Whitecaps. No runs, 1 hit, and 3 errors for the Twins. Shapiro steps out in front of home plate and gives the signs to the infield because it is likely that the runner at first, Sample, might be running on this first pitch from Garraway. Garraway sets. Hayes waits. Garraway a long set. And he throws a strike. Taking second is Sample. Shapiro no throw down. No balls and 1 strike. 2 runners in scoring position. And Garraway to the plate with a good off speed, but call the ball. Counts a ball on a strike. Abner to the belt and out of the plate. Too low, scooped up by Shapiro. Keeps the ball close, and it's 2-1. Garraway sets. Here's the pitch. Hayes swings at something low and outside. Garraway had him fooled, and it's 2-2. Two balls and 2 strikes. Nobody out in the frame yet. Garraway trying to change that. Facing hitter number 8 in the lineup for the Twins. Is the set and the pitch. Another good curveball, and he got the strikeout. Garraway gets out number 1. One away, here's Caleb. Garraway got out number 1 via the strikeout. Big lead for the runner at second. Garraway doesn't care and fires a strike. Abner to the plate. There's a shot that is going to be caught, and they have a chance for 2. They double up Sample. The third out of the frame comes via a double play, thanks to Noah Osagira catching that one on the fly and feeding to his second baseman, Soria. 2 innings complete. Whitecaps 9, Madre 0.
You know where your loyalty is.
Sitting in the shade, man.
No, I
having a chat
totally
with Corey. It's good old presidents.
Yeah, okay, good.
Garraway will open the third for the Whitecaps offense as he bats for the second time. Herrera back to it, opening the third with a ball high. Garraway 0 for 0 with a walk. He scored a run. Started at first, then moved to second, and recently you saw him on the mound. Garraway takes another good one, and it's 2-0. Herrera deals inside and gets a strike. Counts to 2 balls and a strike on Garraway. And just off the edge, Herrera now behind 3-1. Three balls and 1 strike. Garraway will take a pitch high and tight and foul it away. The count is now run full. Three balls and 2 strikes. The set. And Herrera throws too low. Garraway pitches the bat to his dugout as he's got a walk. Time called, and that is going to be it for Herrera, I believe. He gets the fist bump from his head coach as his day is done just before the top of the lineup in Osagira. We get a pitching change here for the Twins. New arm, I believe, is Blake Parsons. He gets his warm-ups as Osagira will, I guess, watch him do just that. We take a short break with a new arm for the Twins.
Still Noah.
Noah Osagura will step in and greet the new arm for the Madre twins. Blake Parsons readies. And Osagura hammers to center field, way back over the center fielder. Garraway running hard. They're going to give him the windmill home. The throw from the cutoff man to the plate. Oh, now they've got two runners at third. Osagura tripped, and Garraway's going to be tagged out. Garraway had the windmill home, and I don't know why he stopped. Osagura was running with his head down, trying to get a triple. Osagura tripped. I don't know why Garraway didn't just go step on the bag. But he's out. Osagura is now at second for Gavin Badsey. That might be the weirdest way I've seen a team get an out ever. We've got two runners at third. Badsey swings and puts this one into shallow center down for a base hit. Osagura, which was originally headed back to the bag, and now he'll get to third. Badsey scampers as the ball gets away in on the infield, and he is down to second. Aggressive base running, two aboard for Shapiro.
You ready? Yeah, CIF. I don't think this is a CIF.
Two in scoring position for the Whitecaps. As Shapiro swings to the first pitch, it's on the ground to third. Badsey goes head first as the ball is juggled, and another run home for the Whitecaps.
Yeah. Can't turn. He stands there.
They've already got the balk warning though, right?
Every pitcher.
Oh, every new one. Okay.
Warning too. Every pitcher.
All right. So that single from Shapiro makes it 10-0. As AJ Pimentel Martinez steps in and takes ball one. Shapiro at first and Badsey at third. Pitch is inside. Goes fishing at a pitch in the dirt for strike one. Pitch is low, gets by Qua. Badsy and Shapiro will stay at their bases. Pitch low. And Pimentel Martinez gets ball 4. Bases juiced for Soria. One down, runners everywhere. Nowhere to put Soria, who's 1 for 2 with a double today. Badsy at third, Shapiro at second, and Soria is at first. Soria takes, excuse me, that's not Soria, that's Pimentel Martinez at first. Soria's at the plate, it's 1-0. 2-0. Soria usually batting higher in the lineup. They moved him down for today. Same with Pimentel Martinez, who usually is batting lower, but they moved him up. And Soria gets to that one, puts it off the screen, a foul ball. 2 balls and a strike. Soria waits. Pitch. Inside and a ball. Nowhere to put him. Has to give it his all here. Does Parsons. It's 10-0. And Soria will take ball 4. That forces a run home, makes it 11-0. Base is full for Nierenberg. Zach waits, Parsons throws. That's a ball off the plate, stopped by Kwong. Nierenberg 0 for 1 with a walk and a strikeout. Base is loaded. Soria at first, Pimentel Martinez at second, and Shapiro at third. Nierenberg takes an outer half strike. Too high. Nierenberg lays off the likes of Parsons' fastball. Set and the offering in a hitter's count. Nierenberg takes low. Qua keeps it close. Shapiro back to the bag at third. Parsons steals and gets a strike on the outside. Parsons gets the swinging strikeout. Nierenberg cuts and misses the low pitch, and that's the second out. Here's Aaron Isagiri. Aaron 1 for 1 with 2 RBI and a walk. Trying to continue his good day. First pitch from Parsons. After a good long set. He's down.
1-0.
1-0 count. The pitch. Parsons deals out and away. 2-0. Whoa, what a grab by Parsons on the ball back to him. Isagiri robbed, and that is the end of the top of the third. Cat-like reflexes from the likes of Parsons, the pitcher, to get out of that one. It is 11-0 Whitecaps after 2.5.
Let me ask you something. Do you
Yes, sir.
get to Glendale?
Get
Can you
to-
get to Glendale?
And I probably, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Give me, write down your name and everything, because I
Alright.
run all of CV Little League. I'd love to see you there.
Mind if I just...
Yeah.
So did you get a chance to hit against Jay Schrader or Elway?
I played against him.
Yeah.
He was a better baseball player than me. George, here's a true story. We got introduced, all CIF played all city at Dodger Stadium. Steve Garvey and Pete Rose. It was between a Philadelphia game and a thing. Shook our hands, put all our accolades on the thing, and we played. My first, Darryl Strawberry,
Here you go,
John
sir.
Elway, Eric Davis.
Yeah.
I pitched the first inning.
Oh, so you pitched against me?
Who?
Me?
79?
79.
I only pitched one inning,
Okay,
first inning.
yeah.
Those are the three guys. Elway flew out, Davis singled, and Strawberry hit a double off the wall. Yeah, Crenshaw. Yeah.
I'll come out of Carson.
Oh, okay. Then you know my pitching coach, Hank Boomer, the Boomer, at Southwest College. He was my pitching coach at Glendale College.
Okay.
He died early. He used to play with Panic for the Redbirds.
Yeah, he was a scout.
Yeah.
Yeah. He was a scout.
Well, George Genevieve was the biggest scout back in the day.
Our
That's where he got the other kid that went to Dorsey, Brown, the third baseman.
yeah.
Yeah.
I can't remember. Arsenian? Dave Arsenian?
There was a kid that was my shortstop in college that year in 1980, Rene Gonzalez. And he ended up playing with he was a trivia question. Who replaced Cal Ripken when he took the day off after he broke Lou Gehrig's record? Rene Gonzalez, the kid that I played with. He wore number 88. He played with the Angels too. Yeah.
Yeah, I go back. He's more history.
Yeah.
I can't remember
There was
names.
another kid that was good. He went to Troy High School. Jeff Robinson pitched with the Pirates. That's what's Jeff Robinson, Troy High School. See, I was CIF. You were City. Yeah. Well, those are. I put 3 kids in the majors. Trevor Bell was the latest one. That guy probably knows. Did you play around here before you started coaching? Did you play around here?
I played at West Oak.
No, high school.
I played at Pasadena.
You played at Pasadena.
I played for Parisi. The first year at Pasadena.
Well, when he went to, you know who's the same thing? And I swear to God, I'll put my life on it. Pete Carroll. He used to do the same shit at UFC. Go drink with everybody, have a little teeny bopper cheerleaders. That's why he looks great. Now he's in a perfect spot, the Raiders. Yeah. You get along with Phil? Yeah. He's a good guy.
We just played them.
Okay, I do all his games, his summer league at Stengel.
Yeah, we just had
And I know Coco, the college coach.
all for Glendale.
Yeah. That's a program now.
Like, I'm trying to figure out where to send this guy. He wants to go to Quincy.
Yeah.
He's hurt.
Hey, I'm telling you, Glendale College. Pasadena started to get their program back together, but Glendale College is the best.
It was either for him, it was going to be either Glendale or
Eli. Yeah, I know who he is. Yeah. Have they changed the carpet yet? That thing is just ripped.
I don't think so.
No? Yeah.
If they ever do, I'll take it and put it over at the
Yeah. But okay, so you're from here. You know, Panic back in the day. Redbirds. I used to play with
Are we streaming?
Steve
We are,
Boots and
yes,
Hank.
Oh, wait, what's your handle?
On YouTube, it's JC Broadcasting, so it's all one word again.
JC Broadcast?
Yeah.
I play baseball, I can't even think.
And this is going right now to Game Changer.
and all them.
Oh yeah, all of them.
Even though I don't know how to do
The
it.
thing is, everybody calls it because it's my way or the highway. But he gives you a fair chance. He does all the travel, all those little kids, honey badgers.
Anybody, we just had them out there for
Yeah.
They all did one of them did the first grade.
Yeah.
But he does it the right way. That's what he's supposed to do. I'm
I-
not mad at it.
Okay, you know Trevor Bell?
Yes,
That was
we were
my-
just talking about him too.
That was my kid at 9.
We go to the home third as Abner Garraway continues his day. Couple defensive changes. Pimentel Martinez now at first. Cerna now at second. New third baseman is Aaron Isagiri. As back to the top of the lineup in Parsons. He takes outside for ball one. New left fielder is Soria. New center fielder is Badsy. And in right, we have Narenberg. Counts at 1-0. Garraway sets. And to the plate. Parsons, straight back foul. Counts a ball and a strike. Good stuff from Garraway, but just inside. 11-0 in the home third, rather. Counts at 2 balls and 1 strike. The pitch. 3-1.
Come on, Abner.
Yes, 3-1.
Come on, Abner. Come on, get out here now.
3 balls and a strike. Garraway looks to battle back. Parsons waits. Garraway to the plate. Walked him.
Oh, no.
Get it, let's go! Get it!
All you gotta do is ask for time now.
Isley,
Oh, don't
keep
say
that
that.
ball, you
That's
hustle,
an
keep
extra
that ball,
base.
don't wait.
You don't say ever tell an umpire the ball got
Keep in that
struck.
second base for that one. Okay? Hustle to that ball.
Runner at first is Parsons on the walk. Here is Qua. Qua reached on a walk in her only plate appearance. Garraway fires a strike as the runner goes. Shapiro throws too late.
Time.
Qua gets time.
Time before you start. 0-1.
Garraway misses low.
Look at third base.
Here's Abner again with a set and a step off. On this pitch, Qua takes an outside strike.
Hey, ain't too close. Be a hitter out there.
It'll be a ball and 2 strikes on Qua. 11 runs on 9 hits for the Whitecaps. No runs on 1 hit for the Twins. That 1 hit is held by Parsons. He's at second. Garraway sets, and the pitch to Qua is unable to be dug out by Shapiro, meaning that Parsons will get to third. Counts at 2-2. Balls and 2 strikes. Garraway gets a strikeout. The ball is dropped, and oh my gosh, the ball went through. Blue.
Yeah, I know. I'm just saying, Cutter's hand trying to delete.
Should I throw it over?
Yeah, time is out.
I don't know.
There's some water on it.
Sorry guys, so what happened there was a swinging strikeout and the ball was dropped. It actually got through to pretty close to where I'm standing, meaning that the run came home to score,
Dead ball after a walk.
and the runner quads at second. Shapiro was shaken up
Dead
as
ball means one base.
he went down and tried to get that thing. I think he scraped his hand or something. So we have timeout for an injury delay right now. But I was at a loss for words. I didn't know what exactly. It was just a lot of things happening all at once. That run is earned. As Shapiro's getting checked out in the dugout.
I was waiting for him to jump out like a bee.
Step back. I'm going to let you catch one and throw one back. Pitch.
Shapiro's all right. They are going to let him enter back into the ball game and get a couple warm-up.
Good. Okay, here we go.
As all the fielders will retake their positions. William Abel is the batter.
It's on the walk.
Yeah.
On the walk.
That's a walk. Then the ball got stopped.
They keep on referring to it as a walk. It was a drop third strike.
Oh, drop third strike.
Here we go. That's the rules. Second base.
It was a drop third, and the ball got through, meaning that Shapiro had no play, which very unfortunately means that, or well, at least for the Whitecaps, unfortunately means that Qua's in at second base. She's there. Garraway will now face Abel. 11-1 the score now. As that ball is missed by Shapiro. And it'll be 1-0.
You're ahead 10-1, 11-1. Don't hurt
The count is 1-0 on Abel. Try to get Qua at third. Garraway, 18 pitches, 9 strikes. An inning under his belt and an earned run with 2 Ks and 1 walk, trying to work out of the jam with a runner at third in Qua. Abel is the batter. Garraway will throw a strike to Abel. Counts it a ball and a strike. Garraway misses up. Here's the 2-1 pitch after the set. A cut and miss from Abel, 2-2. 2 balls and 2 strikes on Abel. Garraway gets a soft little roller. Osagira charges up. The run will score, but they throw to first and beat Abel for out number 1. One out, base is empty. Here's Herrera. Herrera 0 for 0 with a walk.
Manny Mochano.
Let's go, Monty. All right, Monty, here we go.
Garraway wants the signs again from Shapiro as he faces Herrera. The pitch. It's called strike. A 1 pitch. Inside and high, 1-1.
1-1.
11-2 our score in the bottom of the 3rd. Got about 25 more minutes until no new inning will be enforced. The inning will likely end before that time, meaning that we will likely play 4 innings of baseball.
Victory. Oh, 2-1.
That's strike 2.
You get 3 in this league.
You know, Herrera had a look on his face like he just saw a ghost. He almost got robbed, but it's 1-2. And that's 2-2. I mean, that's probably number 1 fear as a batter, right? You think you've got a 1-1 count. The umpire thinks it's 0-2, you get punched out, and then you're back to the dugout when you thought you had an extra pitch. Not the case here, though, 2-2. And Garraway will miss again, running the count full. Only 1 of these runs in the inning by Madre has been earned. There's Garraway on this 3-2. Induces a ground ball. Osagira plays it perfectly. And Isagira, excuse me, that's Pimentel Martinez. Couldn't get the footing right. They had him too, but that's an E3.
First thing you gotta do is get to the bag.
Pimentel Martinez was straddling the bag, but he didn't have both of his feet, and Herrera reaches. Here's Marquez. Pickoff attempt on Herrera. They rule that a single.
They did?
Garraway, after a long set, throws outside. Herrera was off and running on the pitch. He's into second sliding. Marquez is the batter. He's 0 for 1 with a strikeout. Runner at second and 1 down. And Garraway sets and throws. Runner goes. Pitches. Strike.
Out of the box. He's out.
Shapiro was trying to get around Marquez, who was in the box. He was moving, but down to third goes Herrera. It'll be 0-2, or excuse me, 1-1. Ball and a strike. Garraway, the plate, outside. Good stop from Shapiro. Eleven to our score here in the bottom of the third.
Let's go, Katie. Go, Katie. Come on, Katie.
Garraway.
Good kick out there.
It's strike number 2 on Marquez. It'll be 2-2, I believe.
Yes.
Yeah.
2-2.
2 balls, 2 strikes. 1 on, 1 out. Garraway to the plate. Just low, scooped up by Shapiro, and now the count's full.
Let's go, Katie. Come on, kid. Let's go, Katie.
Garraway, 32 pitches in an inning and a third of work. Abner takes a deep breath, and Marquez fouls out one back. He'll see another.
Abner.
3-2 pitch to Marquez. Garraway gets the strikeout. Marquez rung up on the outside, and that's the second out.
Got 2 out.
2 down for Kimbrough. This will likely be Garraway's last batter. He's at 34 pitches. As he readies before throwing to Kimbrough. Pitch is outside and a ball. Shapiro gets to the pitch off his glove quickly, keeping Herrera at second. 2 runs in the inning, both of them earned now. With 3 Ks and 1 walk for Garraway. He's allowed 1 hit. He's thrown 35 pitches. He sets before attacking Kimbrough on a long set. Pitch is low. Garraway takes his time when he's on the mound. He's the type of guy to be anti-pitch clock. Some guys are quick tempoed, some guys are lower tempoed. It's whatever works for you when you're on the mound. That's all that matters. It's 3-0 to Kimbrough.
Let's go, Abner. Go, Braxton.
3-0 pitch to Kimbrough. Garraway throws. And that pitch is low for ball 4. Garraway walks him. Kimbrough down to first. And they'll let Garraway go another. I mean, the Whitecaps don't have another game until next Saturday. They have runners at the corners and 2 gone, so they're just going to let Garraway try and finish out this inning. Here he faces Kingston Sample.
Works, Trip.
11-2's our score here in the home third. 2 outs. The pitch is high and tight for ball 1. Setting Garraway. Slide step is high for ball 1. Taking second is Kimbrough. 2-0.
Let's go, Keeson. Nobody on you, Keeson. Get up.
Garraway sets. It's 2-0. Outside, Shapiro with great range, able to get to that baseball. It's 3-0.
Go, Abner. Stay in there, buddy.
Three and 0. Abner allows a 4-pitch walk. Sample will get on board and load the bases. And they'll have time.
Need a batter.
Bases loaded, 2 outs for Hayes.
Alive, Whitecaps.
Bases full and 2 gone. Garraway almost hits him here inside of a ball. Tipped into the mid of Shapiro for strike 1.
Lock in, Tony. Here we go.
The 1-1 from Garraway after the set. It's a ball. Gets by Shapiro. Garraway covers the plate. No runner coming to third. Or no runner trying to come from third. 2-1.
You got one.
That is a huge lead for the runner at first.
Let's go, one. Here we go. Get off, get off, get off. Get off, Keeson, get off.
Garraway's 2-1. Finds the corner. Strike 2.
Tony, good. Nobody better up there. One. Let's go. Very good.
2-2 pitch to Hayes.
Get off, Keeson.
Garraway sets him down looking. 3 innings done. Garraway leaves the bases loaded. 2 runs home for the Twins in the third, and we go to the fourth with just a little bit of time left. 11-2, Whitecaps lead.
Go,
11-2 is our score. As Michael Cerna with a pop fly. That is not going to be caught. Parsons ran so hard he ran into his own dugout. Zach Nierenberg will be on the mound for the Whitecaps in the bottom of the fourth inning, as this is going to be our last inning most likely. Cerna's the batter. It's 0-2. And he takes. So after Cerna, it'll be Garraway, and then to the top of the lineup in Osagira.
You get hit right in the ribs. All your fears are funny.
Cerna goes down swinging. One away for Garraway. Pitches inside. Garraway laces it to center for a single. Abner with his first hit of the season. He's got a runner, or he's aboard for Noah Osigura. That was a good shot. Came off the bat hard. Here's Noah Osigura against Parsons again. First pitch is taken for ball 1. And Osigura, big drive, left field to the ivy, down for extra bases. Garraway will stay at third. And Osigura back to second.
I'm notorious for watching
Have fun, kid.
Garraway had the windmill again. He was jogging. Now there's 2 runners aboard for Badsy. Gavin with a hot shot into left field, base hit. Garraway scores. They want Osigura to come home. They fake the throw home, and now they've got Badsy caught up in between first and second. Badsy scampers back to first. He's got another hit. Gavin is now 3 for 4. The Whitecaps continue to tee off. It is 13-2.
Go Isley.
Runner at first is Badsy with 1 gone for Shapiro. Shapiro takes strike 1. There's a back pick to Badsy that is going to go into right field on an errant throw. Badsy will jog down to second.
Yeah.
13 runs on 12 hits for the Whitecaps. 2 runs on 2 hits for the Twins. And Shapiro was out in front. He cuts and misses.
Miss?
Shapiro with a good take. Shapiro out in front, dumps it into left field. Badsy touches third. He will head back. Now Shapiro takes advantage as the ball's dropped by the third baseman. He's into second base safely. 2 in scoring position for Pimentel Martinez. And another hit for the Whitecaps. That is their 13th hit today.
Good heads up baseball, Shapiro.
Pimentel Martinez takes a strike.
Don't frame that.
Counts 0-1. Parsons deals strike 2.
In the upper, opens it up.
13-2 our score. And AJ watches a close one fall outside, makes it 1-2. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the set from Parsons. And the outside pitch for a ball. It gets by Abel, the catcher, but staying at third is Badsy. Pimentel Martinez fouls it off the top screen.
How you doing?
Good, dude.
Good. I was just playing pretty tight game.
Got a nice little knock right there.
Good take from Pimentel Martinez. The count's full. Full count pitch. Pimentel Martinez in the air. The pitcher calls. Parsons grabs. Out number 2. 2 aboard, 2 down for Soria. Soria looking to drive in a couple and add to his total.
Yeah, they've been doing too, but for some reason,
Parsons
yeah,
throws low. Good stop from Abel.
they're not playing another one for Saturday. I think. Yeah.
When's your season over?
That I don't
Early
know.
May.
Early May.
Soria waits and takes a good 1-0 off speed. Bounced in, makes it 2-0.
Anything close, Chris. Come on.
Shapiro's 4 for 4, by the way. Inside strike to Soria. Yeah, so Shapiro's been highlighted. He's 4 for 4. Osagiro's 3 for 3. Badsy's 3 for 4. Soria's 1 for 2. Isagiri's 1 for 2. Garraway's 1 for 1. The top of the order, the top 3 guys have recorded 10 hits for the team.
First one we got to first and then stole all the way around and ended up
Parsons deals too high. Three balls and a strike.
the girl playing shortstop, Rachel, is there.
Soria to the opposite field, and this could be extra bases. Goes into the alley. Badsy comes home to score. Soria rumble into second. Shapiro scores as well. It is 15-2. Soria with another knock. He is now 2 for 3. He gets to second, makes it 15-2. 2 outs. Here is Narenberg.
Main catcher, she's really good. She was not
Just catch.
Yeah, she was catching for the first.
Narenberg takes strike number 1.
Stay in there.
And this Sierra Madre team, I think they just don't have enough players, so they.
Narenberg a cut and miss at a low off speed. 0-2. The catcher Abel threw it all the way down to second to try and get Soria. He was maybe an inch off the bag.
Different team.
Take it easy, Vince Paul.
Pitch too high. Narenberg goes down swinging. Top of the 4th is over. Whitecaps grab 4 more, and we go to the home 4th. Narenberg will enter on the pitching mound as the Whitecaps try and wrap this one up. 15-2 after 3.5.
Man, I'll bet you could get out there and pitch pretty darn soon.
1-2.
15. So yeah, if they hit the next inning, it's right.
No, this is the last inning.
2 hours.
Oh, it's 2. Yeah.
They need to score 13 runs here.
It's So these Sierra Madre teams always seem to have sub players from other Sierra Madre teams.
Yeah, I think they might have they might only have 9 or 10 kids like on the actual team, so they're always calling up guys from majors. There's a couple guys who are also double rostered, so 13-year-olds that are playing in juniors are also in it.
I believe I've seen Rachel catching for another Sierra Madre team, and then there's and Emily, the girl with the first, but I don't think that's even.
No, Emily's not here. I don't.
Oh, so this is her team.
Yeah, it is her team. So there's only one Sierra Madre team. I mean, they could be double rostered.
Right.
I mean, Rachel's really talented behind the plate. She
doesn't let a lot get by.
Bye.
So weird to see second in the green.
I know. I'm sure Gavin loves it because he loves to slide.
Nice.
He goes head first, so.
Here we go. Batter up. Batter up.
That's it. Yeah, but because
9-1-2 for the Twins
they play 7 innings,
as
but the game ends in 2 hours. So
we have a new pitcher-catcher duo. Jeremiah Soria is catching in his first inning
thereafter,
as Zach Narenberg enters the mound. Aaron Isagiri is at first, Garraway's at second, Shapiro's at short, Pimentel Martinez at third, Cerna in left, Osagira in center, and Badsy in right.
yeah, it means he's been up 4 times and got a hit every time. Which doesn't mean he just hit the ball, it means he hit and got on base. So, yeah, that's right.
Here we go.
To the home fourth. Here is Caleb 0 for 1 today. Narenberg deals inside. Swing and miss. Zach's 0-1 is popped up off the screen foul. 0-2.
Have the camera set to like that distance so the fence doesn't really react.
Yeah, it's weird. It's like I'm shooting through the fence, but there's very little that I
Can't
see.
see. Yeah. I realized that.
0-2, Narenberg ahead. He leans in, gets a sign from Soria. This 0-2 pitch. Caleb watches. Outside and low, 1-2. 1-2 the count. Narenberg gets a sign again. And Caleb on the ground is short, brought in by Shapiro. Takes a couple of steps to first before throwing. And Caleb is out on the 6-3. 1 down. 1 away. And here is Parsons, 1 for 1. Narenberg. First pitch to Parsons is off the mark. 15-2 our score here in the bottom of the 4th. The Whitecaps have scored in every offensive inning. The Twins scored in their last one, meaning the bottom of the 3rd. As they only have 2 runs so far. Inside and high. Ehrenberg. 2-0 pitch. Parsons out in front. Swing and miss.
2-1.
The 2-1. Jammed him. Isagiri almost had a shot to get that one. It's 2-2. Two balls, 2 strikes. Ehrenberg has good run on that fastball. He's coming from the 3/4 angle, meaning that the fastball kind of runs off his fingers and has a lot of inside downward motion. You see it there as Parsons gets to it and puts it foul. Two balls, 2 strikes. Parsons waits as Ehrenberg. We'll have to throw another. Parsons puts it foul. 15 runs on 14 hits for the Whitecaps. 2 runs on 2 hits for the Madre Twins. Ehrenberg way inside, and the count is full. The full count offering. Ehrenberg leads in, gets the sign, and throws. And deals too low. He issues a walk. Good battle from Parsons. He reaches first. 1 on, 1 out for Rachel Qua. Rachel is 0 for 1 with a run scored, an RBI, and a walk. She bats with Parsons at first. Ehrenberg leans on. We'll go to the glove. And Qua tries to get the bunt down, but she goes too far to the opposite field. And it's a foul ball. 0-1. A 1 pitch to Qua, who showed bunt in her first pitch she saw. Runner goes, pitches away, gets by Soria, who has no play, to try and get Parsons. A ball and a strike. 1-1 on Qua. 1 away, runner at second. Ehrenberg deals. Qua gets the bunt down. The first baseman, Isagiri, stumbles and now throws it away. Parsons will come home to score. Qua is still running. She gets to second before the ball is thrown into the infield. It is now 15-3. On turf, it's easy to lose your footing, especially in cleats. That happened to Isagiri and he threw the ball away.
I like it.
15-3 now. Here's Jimmy Abel. Ball is outside. The throw down to third is not in time. Claw steals the bat. They called that run earned.
Yep. I like it, Jimmy.
Abel shows bunt and puts it foul. Ehrenberg deals a strike. 2-2. The corners are crashing as Abel showing bunt. 2 balls and 2 strikes. And Ehrenberg deals. And the pitch is too high. Count is full. Pitch. Ehrenberg gets strike 3. Abel tossed the bat and thought he had strike 3, but is caught looking for the second out.
One more, Zach. One more, buddy.
That's the second out. Ehrenberg registers strikeout number 2. Excuse me, number 1. That's strikeout number 1. And now the Twins are down to their last out in Montgomery Herrera. One away from a win. Ehrenberg to the set and to the plate. That skips in. Runners trying to score. Kwa does score. Twins score their 4th run. Herrera in a 1-0 count. Base is empty now. Takes high.
You got it, Zach. Right there, my buddy.
2 balls and no strikes. Called strike. Herrera thought it was too high. Counts at 2-1. And Ehrenberg will get another strike. 2-2. Two balls and 2 strikes. Base is empty, 2 gone. Ehrenberg. Try and get the last strike and the last out. And put a cap on a successful day. That he does! Herrera goes down swinging and the game is over. 15-4 after 4. Thank you so much for watching today's Game Changer live stream. As the Whitecaps come to Sierra Madre and beat the Madre Twins by a score of 15-4. Noah Oseguera with the win, and Montgomery Herrera with the loss. Whitecaps 15 runs on 14 hits, 1 error. Madre 4 runs on 3 hits and 4 errors. The final from Dapper Field in Sierra Madre. Thank you guys. Thank you, sir.
Yeah, I'll give you a call.
All right. A good one from Dapper Field, an 11-run victory for the Whitecaps. Thank you so much for tuning into the Game Changer live stream. The next Whitecaps game is on Saturday. That will be against the PALL Sock Puppets. So tune into that one when you've got a chance. 6 days off. The Whitecaps don't play until next weekend. I'll see you in that game on the 29th. As always, I'm your play-by-play announcer, Jack Badsey, signing off and saying so long after an 11-run win for the Whitecaps.